So today we have yet another budget cooler review, and I really do think we have something special in our hands. This is from basically a new brand for us, the Osypos brand. And we're going to be reviewing the Ayota A62 Dual Tower Cooler. This is looking absolutely exquisite. And for our usual disclaimer, this was sent to us for free, but they do not have a say in the verdict or the content of this video. Now on to the review.
Sawa ka na ba sa unactivated Windows mo? Well, lucky you! Pinakabago mula sa cdkeyoffer.com. Windows 10 and Windows 11 activation codes. Legit, safe, at pinakamura. Madali lang umorder. Hanapin ang Windows version na gusto mo. Piliin ang preferred payment method. Wala pang 5 minutes, nag-CDK ka na para sa Windows mo. Marami na kaming natulungan.
Dati, sudden depressed ako. But now, I found the love of my life.
Dati, aimless and walang purpose ang life ko. But now, I'm a world-class Zumba instructor.
So, web developer ako and content creator for a YouTube channel. And ngayon, ganun pa rin ako pero activated na yung Windows ko.
Kaya kung naghahanap ka ng legit, mura, at original software,
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Check out cdkeyoffer.com. The folks behind Osypos were formerly from Deepcool. Yes, that Deepcool. So we have to admit there are similarities in terms of the design, but also in the performance and the price point for this. So before we go through the technical aspects of this, just look at this amazing thing. It does strikingly look like an AK620, but the similarities end in the shape of it. It's decked in all black and there are a couple of tasteful gold trim, especially in the sides of the cooler as well as the center of the fan. This is particularly consistent with the design of the Osypos brand logo. And all of us here at the shop are absolutely just gushing over how exquisite this looks. This is amazing. So for specs, it's touted as a 260-watt TDP cooler. It has support for Intel LGA 1105X, 1200, 1700, and 1851. That's their latest. And of course, AM4 and AM5. For the dimensions, this has a height of 158 millimeters and 127 by 136. It has a total of 6 heat pipes and it comes with 2 fans with a speed of up to 2000 RPM, a noise level of 29 dB. So let's talk about the dimension. First, it is a bit shorter than the AK620. But the clearance, I don't want to say issues, but rather clearance caveats, those are still there. So if you have a particularly tall RAM, you can easily move the mounting for the fan. It's the usual clip-on wire to make room for the RAM, or just move the front fan to the back. That's very possible here. Moving it at the back, that might introduce clearance issues with the motherboard VRMs at the back, but basically you have the flexibility to do so. Build quality is particularly very good. Holding it in your hands like this, you feel the chunk and the heft of it. The fins are particularly thick. They do not bend. They're not one of those fins that are easily bendable or malleable. This is very solid. And we particularly like the attention to details. This would go with any black build out there. And particularly, any of you who are currently rocking, I don't want to mention the brand, but there are components out there that are black and gold. So this would go very nicely with that. The heat pipes are all painted in black and it just looks really good. And I know what you're thinking, dude, chill, it's just an air cooler. But especially in the budget segment of the air cooler market, you have to do something special to truly stand out. And that something special is the scrumptious temperature display at the front. So it's a very simplistic display. It looks amazing. It looks really good on any setting or any setup. You know, stats monitor these days, they're very common and they do tend to be cluttered. They tend to be OA, showing you stuff that you really don't care about. And sometimes you just want to step back and, dude, I just want to see how cool my CPU is while I'm rendering a random image. And speaking of rendering a random image, let's go to the testing. The testing for this is a 30-minute run of Cinebench R24. using an Intel Core Ultra 9285K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, Arctic MX6 with an ambient room temperature of 22 degrees. And it immediately goes to 102 degrees thermal throttles. It's not built for the 285K. But you know, to be fair, so are the similar rivals for this. Using a more realistic setup, we lowered the power limits for the Beast 285K CPU, and we basically saw a very competitive performance. Lowering it to 250 watts, 225 watts, and then 200 watts, representing a mid-tier CPU. It has really good performance, trades blows with even a Noctua NH-U12A. And looking back at the tests, even though we did manage to have it thermal throttle, we did see that it managed to sustain the highest average CPU package power during the entire run. And the clincher here is, although technically it did have the worst performance, and I'm quoting worst because some of the numbers here are in the realm of margin of error, the pricing for this really sets it apart. At 3,500 pesos SRP, again, you're getting a dual tower, dual fan cooler that looks like this, that also has a digital design. You're really getting a lot for what you're paying for. For reference, the closest for this, the AK620 digital is around 4,000 pesos, and the Noctua U12A starts at 7,000 pesos. So the 3,500 peso price point starts to look really good. Here at Hardware Sugar, the way I review components is really to take every aspect in. You know, we have a lot of folks that are strictly performance, like strictly numbers only. But in the PC building hobby, we do know that its performance isn't everything. Is it the most efficient at cooling your components? Not exactly. But in the process of reviewing this, I've never heard our tech guys gush so much about a component that's not a 4090 or a bleeding edge CPU. It's a cooler. And I think that's what the Aota and Oscipus is going for. Do we recommend this? Yes, of course. If you have a minimalistic blacked out build with very few RGB, this will look amazing in it. And just like any product series out there will be new iterations of this, and I, for one, am very excited for what Oscipus will bring next to the table. Thank you for watching.